Hello, everyone, and welcome to another week. Let's take a look at this week's reading. We're going to get to do every day this time because I actually had some time to record. Yeah, kind of funny. I had Mr. Sam went in for surgery yesterday on his eye, and so that he came out of that nicely, but we're just hanging around the house today trying to live with a cone on our head. So he may or may not burst in here. He might just stay. Um, but in terms of this week for us, we'll do the overall cards here. But what it looks like is just, like a continued a little bit of rest as we integrate everything that just happened. Because that was a pretty power packed week with um, when Mars went direct and then Mercury went direct. And then we had the new moon in Aquarius, and it was a super moon. And then we had the Lunar New Year, which was super important. Um, so yeah, I got so busy on that Sunday, I didn't get a chance to, was having trouble getting it to load. So it should be loaded by now, even though it's past the time of it. So there is a meditation there if you want to do it, and it just kind of explains. For me, it is like the actual New Year. It's where, um, it's how I think it actually starts. So yeah, so definitely go watch that just to get the information on this new year that we're in, this yin water rabbit. And we get into the little points in there too about it being a 7 year. So yeah, this week, I mean, we'll see how it goes, but I do think it's like we're just going to be in a period this week of resting, rejuvenating, and just integrating all of that energy that came in over the that power packed last week. So yeah, so I suspect a lot of the days will be about rest and integration. So it's a great week to do it. It's nice and quiet. Um, we're kind of it's not super busy time. It doesn't sound like for anybody, so that's kind of nice. It's nice to have those breaks. What else did I want to say about this? Well, we'll see what the cards say for this overall week. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So I keep telling you guys, even if it's just the basic thing, is that, like it's not going to be by dates anymore. When things happen and when information comes in, it's purely going to be by the astrology. So I would suggest, you don't have to go take a class on it, but just there's lots of things to follow online, and they'll post what's happening that day or what's coming up, and just to kind of pay attention to see like where a good placement of your energy is for that day, and if it's like an action day, like we should be moving forward and taking action, those kinds of things. So just kind of paying attention to that. I'll do my best to tune you into that as we go. Because I'm going to start using that as my calendar. I actually ended up getting, uh, um, I got the cards I read the moon with, the Moonology. It's the calendar for the year. So it goes through all the astrology and the moons as we go. So I'll have a little bit more information when we do our full and new moon readings. But the other really, and I'm going to take note of what happened on this day, just a little experiment. Um, I think too, like the other thing I just wanted to mention that is kind of just happening this week is Uranus is it's moving direct as well. So that means that all planets are in forward motion. And we will not have any other retrogrades until almost April, I think mid-April. So um, planetary wise, that's kind of like, all full, I don't want to say full steam ahead because it's not like it's go, 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 but things are moving. So, just know that like when it's now a time for us to integrate this new information and then start moving forward. So, all right. What the first card we got for the overall theme of this week is tender embrace. Um, just lovely elephants giving each other a little hug there. And it's a 22 card. I think it's a heart card too. Yeah. Um, yeah, hug your loved ones, hug those close to you. Again, we're still getting that kind of push to get together again and start working in groups with, and building our communities and our people around us. But this really, to me, because it's a heart card, really speaks about make sure you're tending to yourself, taking care of yourself, resting when you need to, letting this information integrate. Yeah, it's there's a ton of different chakra colors on there and energies. So it just tells me that yeah, we're in the process of like really transforming. So it's okay to give it space and just rest a little bit. We all need that. And just know that it's integrating. You don't have to do any work around that. I feel like with the way things, are moving forward, is that yeah, we'll know. You'll know when the right moment is for you to take action on things. Okay, so I got two cards for the overall meaning of the week. We got Judgment. I awaken to the timelessness of body, spirit, and soul. All illusions are shattered. That's a good one to have. Like all that, the old programming and the old way of thinking is is basically like shattered, and so the new is us creating the world we want to see. So that's nice not to have those uh, darker, heavy energies around us anymore. We also got the Hanged One. My sacrifice will strengthen my devotion to the divine and deepen my compassion for all beings. Okay, I do like that. Usually the hanged one, or hanged man, in this deck, it's a goddess deck. So the hanged one is just about us looking at things from a different perspective. So yeah, I would say this would just mean, you know, having compassion for others and looking at things by stepping back and seeing the big picture, right? Um, so yeah, again, it comes down to I feel like we still might be getting some people coming into our lives or that have left our lives and they might be coming back. Um, or just, yeah, like having compassion for others because everybody's story is different, right? Everybody's thing is what it is. um, so, yeah, try to look at it from a different perspective. Um, that's kind of the messaging I'm getting there. It's just you'll know if this pertains to you in this situation, and yeah, before you act um, or judge someone, we shouldn't be doing that anyway. Is take a step back and see if you can discern what's really going on there. All right, we also got open, which is to this week. Say yes, expand through the extremes, and trust life. That might be the theme of the week. Trust life. It is. It's a big thing to suspend your belief and as all this information comes in, and it can be pretty unbelievable, some of it. Um, so just yeah, taking the time to look at things from all perspectives, um, and just realize you're expanding and growing and changing through all these extremes. And trust life is trust the universe, trust the information you're getting, um, trust that you can act on your intuition. Um, and yeah, we're just in this transitionary, transformational period right now. So let's take a look at what each day looks like. But the overall theme of the week definitely seems to be that we're just taking care of ourselves and integrating all this new information. And as it comes in, believing it and trusting it. All right, let's look at each day. All right, so we are looking at Monday here. I realize as I'm recording this, it's already it's already passing us by the week again. But hopefully we can take a look at Monday and say, oh, I did good that day. I did exactly what I needed to do. yeah, I think honestly, just every day is going to be about just as things come in. So, okay, we got two of the portal cards I'm using. I am presence, light body activation, accessing the divine within. And then we also got Gaia gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. So that, yeah, again, that just tells me that on Monday, we're still working on integrating all this information that's coming in. And as well, like Gaia is going through, Earth is going through these same changes and light body activations. So just know that that is, you know, happening again. I think the theme of most of this week's going to end up just being allowing these integrations to happen. Um, if you're struggling and you're not sure what to do, we got gratitude, which is seeing the gift. So this is being grateful for what we already have, everything in our life. So Monday, just maybe doing a quick little top 10 things you're grateful for. Um, or if you want to step it up a notch and you want to take some action about it, go out and do some good in the world. Spread that gratitude around. We also got Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. Yeah, so this just tells me that like we're starting to get this information about how we can be out in the world and be more grateful and compassionate um, and in this light body, meaning that we are of pure love and we're able to share that with people. Um, and access and have a connection to the divine all the time. So as we integrate this, it's important that if this is the things that are happening for us, is that we do like lead by example. So we go out and we share this light, and we walk our talk. So we're not just being like, oh, I integrated and I'm gonna just keep it to myself, because that's not the point of how we like expand, um, and come together. So yeah, Monday is about just being grateful, working through allowing all these little activations to happen. Again, it's not stuff you might feel, but you just might feel a little wonky and weird. Um, just allowing those to flow through you, and then um, just making sure that we're starting to step up and speak out, and in terms of this is what I'm learning, and this is the new me, and I want to see this for the new earth. All right, that's Monday. All right, let's have a look at Tuesday. Oh, fun. Okay, jumping out, jumping out. I like when they jump out, and no, that's definitely the card. Okay, Tuesday, solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. Again, we're starting to get the stoke in the fire to like go out there and do our job. I would say too, like this, just there could be like, I feel like some solar activity might be on tap for Tuesday. Then we'll see. And then we got one, being all. So again, it's just us starting to connect and understand that we're part of this all, and that we're all one, and we're all really on the same big mission, which is the liberation and ascension of this planet and all its inhabitants, so that we are able to come together and create a space of peace and prosperity and love. And then we also got Horus, which is the cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So again, if you're still having those moments of like, I don't see anything, nothing's really happening, what am I supposed to be doing? Um, it's that thing. It's like we're part of it all. It is all happening. Just let it go through its thing. But the thing too, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. So that's the whole manifestation piece again. So just make sure you're staying in that zone of, not pooping on yourself and pooping on others and trying to keep it, it's like, okay, we've got this. Again, go back to gratitude from Monday. If, sometimes it's just easier to connect and just be grateful for what we see. We, the new stuff we might not see uh, for a while, like in its full form. I'm just really getting like the tree. I feel like I always say that tree talks to me sometimes, and it's like get out in nature, change your environment if you're having troubles with the integration of these energies, and just really get out and connect with Gaia, and just know what's happening. And just, again, it's that thing of like, it's not a ton of work that we have to do, but just, hold the space. That's what we came here to do. And, when the time is right, we'll know what actions we need to take. And just be super careful with what you're saying about yourself, about what's happening. We want manifest something good. You don't want to manifest more crap for yourself. So just kind of check in, make sure you're keeping up with the positivity level if you can. All right, that's Tuesday. All right, let's have a look at Wednesday, midweek. It's funny, I haven't done this full day by day reading for a while because I've always been behind on it. So it's just been like Monday to Wednesday energy and then Thursday through Saturday. All right. Yeah, this is just all about this. It's like I said at the beginning, this is just a week of pretty much integration and transformation. So yeah, and being kind with ourselves as that happens because it's a lot. We're going through a lot. Okay, Wednesday, the first thing we got is the Hathor light codes. Light immersion, full system upgrade, and power recall. Ah, that's nice. Power recall is kind of interesting because then it means that we're able to start tuning in and tapping into our true divine power, but also why we're here to use that. So watch out for that on Wednesday. Got some information coming in. Ah, look it's the year of transformation. Beginning on Wednesday, I guess, evolving. So just know we're just in a process. Everything is changing. You know, do the usual self care things, and allow your work to happen, allowing things to integrate within our bodies. We also got the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. Right. Yeah. A lot, I'm sure, like, I'm still like trapped in a lot of my worries, lots of the time. It's always, for me on this planet, is always lack and money and like, how is everything going to come together? It seems like I've been, doing that every day for like too many years, and it's kind of getting tiring. So I I gotta figure out how to master, and just not worry so much about that it always turns out whatever it is, right? Only love is real. And what do they say? Money can't buy you love. We also got Green Tara, Supreme Protection. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust. Yeah, a lot of this week so far has been about that thing. Is just like we're letting it go. It is happening. You may not be able to see it or feel it, but just understand it is, and everything is going to be fine. And just trust the universe, and that spirit has our back. So, we don't need to say much more about that. It's our individual process of letting go, which is always kind of fun. So, it's Let Go Wednesday. Let's just give it up to the universe, and they know what they're doing. When we could just kind of like surrender those things we no longer need. That's Wednesday. Okay, let's look at Thursday this week. It's kind of funny because we'll see, because sometimes like it seems like Monday through Wednesday are kind of similar. And then by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, things shift a bit in like what we're supposed to be doing. Okay. Thursday, we got Soul Star activation, fulfilling the soul contract, and remembering who you are. Ooh, that's a good one. Um, yeah, so on Thursday, again, relying on not just intuition, but I think these will come in like full signs and symbols. So watching, remembering who you are, how divine you are, how powerful you are, um, and fulfilling soul contracts. So getting that answer as to why am I here and what am I doing and what is my role in this whole shift. That's kind of fun. And then we also got now being anchored. So that is just about if you can spend that whole day on Thursday just being in the now moment, right? Not if we're not thinking about the past, we're not worrying about the future. If we can spend most of Thursday in that space of just moment to moment and this is what's happening right now and observing, then I really think that's when we're going to get those really good answers as to, the questions we're always asking, like, why am I here? What's my role in this all? And then we got Krishna, which is trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. Yeah, I mean, spirit loves us unconditionally all the time. It's only us humans that put conditions on love and have for way too long. So we'll be shifting out of that, definitely. Um, so again, it's just that thing is like stay in the now moment, trust your spiritual guidance and intuition that's coming in. And if you can stay in that moment where we're not like I said, worrying about the past or worrying about the future, then that soul star activation should start to brighten up, and we should be able to get some clear information on why we're here and who we are. That's Thursday. Okay, and this is the reading for Friday. Yeah, it's kind of nice though. It seems like this week it's less about the work, the spiritual work that we're doing, and just allowing this. I just feel like a bit of rest um, and allowing things to be integrated. So that's kind of good. We could use all like a bit more rest and peace. It's like I said, the last 2 years have been kind of chaotic, and then moving forward past that, even this last couple months have been pretty intense. So, all right, Friday. Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. And then we also got vision, which is creating beauty. So, again, not just manifesting things we need, but manifesting things we want to see. So, maybe doing a little vision boarding or just creating your vision out, and speaking it out. We also got Paul the Venetian, um, which is some good heart chakra energy. Experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Oh, so yeah, this just feels like a day where like it's kind of interesting though. It's like get together with people and start talking about these kind of visions about what we want to see and what we could create, and um, really starting to like again, it's like the reading for the overall, which was, you know, it's just time for us to start to group together. And then, we've been working fairly individually for a long time, but now it's like, let's pool all those resources and start to actively create the new world. So, That's Friday. All right, let's take a look at Saturday here, and then I'll do a summary. I'm not going to read Sunday because hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is a lot quieter now. So I'll be able to do a holding space Sunday. Probably not live, but um, definitely will do the Sunday read then. And like I said in a couple of videos back, I definitely, you know, um, I am gonna do either a standalone video about what's going, like how this energetically looks and what's going on. But we'll see. That might be the space on Sunday for holding space might be let's talk about like what this energy event actually is and because the reason I think we should start to talk about it is I think that it's fairly imminent that there's going to be a pretty big energy bump on this planet and a big shift. So, yeah, that's what we're going to maybe do on Holding Space Sunday, or it'll be a standalone video. It'll just depend on what happens this week. Anyway, let's look at Saturday. Saturday, we got Stargate Heart. This sounds lovely. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. Okay, that's good. I feel like this is like just because I went into that little bit about the event and that kind of thing, is that a heart chakra opening is probably like it might be coming as soon as Saturday. So just understand that like that will flip everything. That will be the thing so that people are really awake and aware to life and who we are and what we're doing here. So welcome that heart chakra opening on Saturday. We also got space being infinite. We just are, right? Like we're yeah, right now we're down here in this little heavy duty meat suit. But we're starting to integrate, open our heart to love, becoming lighter in our bodies, becoming lighter in our energy altogether. So yeah, it just sounds like just by Saturday, just kind of like be prepared. It sounds like there's going to be another big energetic shift. It's funny though, because I'm not like, it's going to be big. And it's not like breaking news. It's coming in really nice and soft and easy. So that's awesome. Um, and then the last card for Saturday we got is Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Yeah, and I can't help but be drawn to like the purple flowers uh, at heart chakra, but also, the jewel upon her head, third eye, crown. So this is just like telling me, yeah, we're gonna get by Saturday like a real big thing of information on what this is really all about. How interesting that I chose to like promote that. So, yeah, more than likely, that's what we'll be doing in Holding Space Sunday because it seems like by the end of this week, by Friday, Saturday, there's another good shift coming in. But it's nice because it's not like some of these like shifts that have come in most recently have been pretty intense and pretty powerful, but this one just feels like it just has a nice ease and flow to it. So that's awesome. All right, that's Saturday. I'll do a summary here and then we will see you for Holding Space Sunday, hopefully. All right, let's sum up with one card from the three that we did before just to see the overall theme of this week and what we get to by the end. So we got the High Priestess, which is I lift the veils of ignorance and darkness. Yeah, I can totally feel like, and that might very well mean that sometime over this week, there's big news in the external world about, you know, the way things have been and like what they were and then how they need to change. So just be prepared for that. Remember, like, we're strong. We can get through this. It's fine. Don't panic. Just rely back to the things you know, which is your heart centered energy, your heart activation. As I say that, and I pull out the let it go card, pure heart activation there. So, yeah, just all those old ways of thinking, um, the ways we used to treat ourselves and believe things about ourselves, um, it's still all crumbling away. So it's time for it to go. So just send it on its way in love and in light. Yeah, I'm again really getting strong now that there's some big information coming by the end of the week that, and again, don't panic. Keep to your goal of like what we're doing, which is our work, which is holding the space, creating the container of love, um, and just, yeah, it doesn't factor into us, but it does have to be released and let go because it's just messing us up, frankly. Okay, we also got trust the seasons, embracing change, the cycles of life, transition, and growth. Just know that that's what's happening. And then codes of the seeds. The seed is germinating and ready to, the blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Okay, so that's coming at the end of the week. So once all that information comes in, and we've been doing our work of keeping our container open, but also in love and in light and activating all these different energy centers within us, is that by the end of the week, there's a little bit of a call to action again, right? Um, it's just time. It's time to, yeah, it's time to, the seed is, it's germinated. It's about to pop up through the dirt and away we go. Away we grow. Okay, so that was funny. Away we grow. Maybe I should call that video this. That'd be weird. Anyway, that is the sum up for the week. So it will be an interesting week. Although, like I said, it feels calmer and softer already. As you know, as soon as we headed into this yin, more feminine water flowing rabbit, creativity, fertility, it just feels better. Have a good week. I hope you have a good week. We will see you for Holding Space Sunday. And yeah, I think we'll just talk about the event because probably the information that comes in Friday or Saturday is going to be around that. I can kind of predict that now. All right. We'll see you then. Take care of yourselves. I love you.